Salams and welcome. Thank you for joining me in part number 2 of Surah 52. And we ended yesterday's episode where we're just reading some of the footnotes, right? So let's continue with that. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. I'll just try this. فَوَيْلٌ يَوْمَئِذٍ لِلْمُكَذِّبِينَ. Woe that day to those that treat truth as falsehood, that play and peddle in shallow trifles. That day shall they be thrust down to the fire of hell irresistibly. This, it will be said, is the fire which you were wont to deny. Is this then fake? Or is it you that do not see? Burn you therein, the same is it to you, whether you bear it with patience or not. You but receive the recompense of your own deeds. As to the righteous, they will be in gardens and in happiness, enjoying the bliss which their Lord has bestowed on them, and their Lord shall deliver them from the penalty of the fire. Right, so before we continue here, let's just look at some of these footnotes. In face of the realities, it will be borne in on them how wrong it was for them in this life to deny or forget that every wicked thought or deed had its own retributive chain of consequences. Perhaps they had said that the hereafter was a fake, mere old wives' tale. If they had given serious thought to the signs of God, they would have been saved from that serious spiritual blindness when they will see that the fault was their own and that the warnings of the messengers of truth were nothing but absolute and pure truth. Right? So let's continue. To them will be said, eat and drink you with profit and health because of your good deeds. Right? So first we looked at those who did we finish right? We did those who were doing the wrongdoers. Let's continue with the right doers. Right? As to the righteous people, they will be in gardens and in happiness, enjoying the bliss which their Lord has bestowed on them, and their Lord shall deliver them from the penalty of fire. To them will be said, eat and drink you with profit and health because of your good deeds. They will recline with ease on thrones of dignity arranged in ranks, and we shall join them to companions with beautiful, big and lustrous eyes. And those who believe and whose families follow them in faith, to them shall we join their families, nor shall we deprive them of the fruit of anything of their words, of aught of their works. Yet is each individual in pledge for his deeds. Let's look at some of this commentary of the life to come for the righteous people, right? And we make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He makes us among the righteous. Ameen Ya Rabbil Alameen. Right. Let's continue. The bliss of the righteous is described in 3 aspects. Firstly, their individual bliss, verses 17 to 20. Then their social bliss, verses 21 to 24, and thirdly, their satisfaction in the dissipation of past shadows and their full understanding of the goodness of God, verses 25 to 28. Individual satisfaction is expressed in 3 types or figures of speech. Firstly, eating and drinking. Secondly, thrones of dignity. And third, the joy of individual companionship. But the eating and drinking will not be like the physical acts of eating and drinking, which are subject to drawbacks such as excess or after effects or satiety. Here there will be pure health, pure profit, and pure enjoyment. So about the other 2, see the notes which follow. With this, the symbolical description of heaven, while the general account is the same, special phases are brought out in the 2 passages to correspond with the context. Everyone will have a throne of dignity, but it does not follow that the dignity will be the same. Everyone's personality will be purified, but it will not be merged into one general same, because the Quran tells us many places that there are individual ranks. Some, it'll go like in a triangle or in a pyramid shape, higher and higher and higher and higher and higher, and the elite of the elite are few, and then you get ranks. You get ranks. This is the VIP suites, the penthouse, the revolving restaurants right at the top of Jannah al-Firdaus, right? Let's continue. Zarriyat, right? Let's continue. Oh, before that, so everyone will have a throne of dignity, but it does not follow that the dignity will be the same. Everyone's personality will be purified, but it will not be merged into one general sameness. See other notes where the meaning of hur is fully explained, the hur al-ain. This is the special sharing of individual bliss one with another. The next verse refers to the general social satisfaction shared with all whom we loved on this earthly life. Zurriyat literally means the progeny, the offspring, the family. This is applied by extension to mean all near and dear ones, whether related or not, ancestors and descendants, friends, a circle, a group, whether contemporaneous or not. Love is unselfish. Thus we make dua that, Ya Allah, join us in the company of those whom we love. So they say, this is your house in paradise. This is your palace. So we want to be in the neighborhood. All around us must be everyone that we love, right? Our parents, our family, our children, our family descends, grandchildren, even our best friends and all. I don't know why this looks so strange. Okay, our best friends and everyone who we love, that is all in our neighborhood, right? So that means you wake up in the morning, from your balcony, you can see everyone's houses. You can see your parents' house, your children, the grandchildren, great-grandchildren, your best friends. You can see everyone's houses from wherever you are, right? Because you're in that same neighborhood, and we make dua, which is the best. And this looks a bit like the eye. I don't know why it looks so strange. Let me just scratch that out. In fact, I don't want to scribble too much here. I've got an eraser here. We'll just remove this. It doesn't look right. Okay. Right, so we make dua, and our other dua is that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala must accept our deeds, guide us to those actions and deeds that are righteous and acceptable and pleasing to Him. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us also amongst our family and friends and neighbors, but we want to be in the neighborhood also of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, right? So love is unselfish and works not merely or chiefly for self, but to others, provided the others have faith and respond according to their capacities or degrees. They will be joined on to the head of the group, even though an individual merits their rank might be less. This applies especially to a prophet and his ummati or following. As already explained in the last note, though the love poured out by prophets, ancestors, descendants, friends, or good men and good women will secure for the loved ones the enjoyment of the society. I'll have to stop now because I'm just having a bit of a difficulty. It is an indispensable condition that the loved ones should also, according to their lights, have shown their faith and their goodness in deeds. Each individual is responsible for his conduct in the kingdom of heaven, where there is no boasting of ancestors or friends, but it is part of the satisfaction of the good ones who poured out their love, that those who were in any way worthy to receive their love should also be admitted to their society, and this satisfaction will in no wise be diminished. Right, so I apologize for this. I just want to stop here. So we'll continue with we'll just continue with part number 3, and we are busy with surah number 52. Stay well, look after yourself. Alhamdulillah.